The impact of Latinos in Massachusetts has been the subject of many reports and stories, but it continues to be an evolving storyline. Now, it's not just about sheer numbers anymore because, yes, statistics like 1 out of every 5 Bostonians is Latinos. They do impress, but it's the economic impact that will always get the attention of our corporate leaders. Now, with this in mind, we've invited to the show Eneida Román. She is a licensed attorney here in Boston, also co-founder of the Latina Circle, which is a nonprofit focused on developing Latina executive leaders in Boston. And she will also be moderating an event titled The Impact of Latinos in Massachusetts. This panel discussion will incorporate a dialogue with executive leaders around the buying power of Latinos and the economic impact across the entire Commonwealth. I want to say welcome back, but I should say welcome back again.
Gracias.
We were talking a little off camera, just so everybody knows. You were here like 20 years ago.
I was.
Wow. I mean, I've been doing it for 26 years, so maybe even more. Do you remember?
I do. It's approximately 20 years ago. Yeah.
Wow.
I've been here 20 years.
But you've been here in different capacities
Yes.
over the years.
Yes.
So you're one of the top guests here, right? Okay. So tell me, how did this event come about, and why is it getting so much interest?
I mean, so the title obviously is The Impact of Latinos in the Economy, right? And so it's not only our buying power, it's entrepreneurship. It's making sure that we build our communities so that the next generation of leaders comes up and feels empowered to become entrepreneurs and to serve in different capacities and having role models in that panel so that we can make sure that we encourage the next generation. So it's about that.
Isn't it also, Eneida, about just the future of the United States? As we look at the demographics, Latinos will become the general market, okay?
Yes.
So our kids now are the future.
Right.
Lawyers, doctors, leaders.
Right.
So taking a look at our impact now gives us a little forecast of the future and how to engage that community, right?
Correct. Absolutely. I mean, it's really important. We're growing in numbers, but not always in influence. I mean, we are a huge buying market, but we're not represented in the higher echelons of society, right? And we want to make sure that we inspire the next generation of leaders, all the kids in Boston Public Schools and in other schools around the state, to know and to understand that you're the future and you can be in charge and you can be in a position of power and influence, and here are leaders that will show you how.
So let's talk a little bit about the event. It's coming up in about like a week, a little bit over a week, right? Mm-hmm. The Impact of Latinos in Massachusetts is going to take place. Where is it going to take place?
So it's going to be in Ernst & Young in Boston.
They're hosting Ernst
Yes,
& Young.
that's on Clarendon Street.
Yeah. Thursday, January 30th, we have the information, and I know we have at least one speaker that we know, well, actually the whole panel we know very well. Yes. Juan Carlos Morales, managing partner of Surfside Capital Advisors. He's going to talk a lot about the economic side, right?
That's right, and the entrepreneurship, right? Because there are a lot of initiatives to ensure that Latinos understand the power that we have, right? And so right now, Latinos are, we tend to be very entrepreneurial, but our businesses don't always grow at the same rate as the average businesses. And so I think it's important. Juan Carlos has a lot of knowledge in that space and in providing tools to entrepreneurs on how to continue growing.
Well, he's got his firm, which
that's
what he does with small businesses. He's also part of the BEI, the BEI Equity Initiative, which is transforming the landscape, is helping.
Absolutely.
But we've got other speakers too. We've got a good panel of our friends, right?
Yes, we have Secretary Rosalind Acosta. She's the Secretary of Labor here in Massachusetts, and she has a wealth of information to share, as it relates to the Latinos in Massachusetts and the impact that we have and how the numbers
Is she our highest ranking Latina in Charlie Baker's administration?
Correct, she is.
So we have that, the highest ranking Latina, Secretary of Labor.
Yes, correct.
Who else we got?
And we have Phyllis Barajas.
Oh, Phyllis.
Yes.
We love Phyllis Barajas.
Yes.
She's been here, Conexión,
Yes.
and just overall very savvy business person with a lot of experience.
Yes.
She worked with the Clinton administration.
She did, and she's also obviously the founder of Conexión. And for the viewers who don't know what Conexión is an organization that focuses also on developing mid-career leaders, Latino leaders, to get to that next level in their profession of, perhaps entering the C-suite level.
And do we have another panelist? I think they were working on Josiah Martinez as a last minute MC.
Really?
I heard through the grapevine.
That's awesome.
It came over and I said, oh.
Well, we love Josiah, and she's an entrepreneur. And
exactly.
she is the example. She's the epitome of what a small business can become with the support and with the tools that that are out there for small businesses.
And I have to end the segment now, but I cannot end something with having you on without saying congratulations to you and Betty Francisco on the Latino Circle.
Thank you.
I am a big fan.
Thank you.
Following it since you started. So I'm sure you'll be back here
of course.
to talk about some Latino Circle initiatives in
of
2020.
Well, yeah, I mean, we're all about building the next generation of politically savvy and economically empowered Latinos. So definitely, we're always happy to support you in that.
Good luck.
Thank you.
I'll see you on the 30th.
Thank you.
Perfect. Thursday, January 30th. Ok. Y en breves momentos, importante información sobre cómo puedo obtener el seguro médico, ya que el periodo de inscripción termina en 4 días. Y tener seguro médico es mandatorio en Massachusetts. Los detalles aquí en Revista Hispana.